What the fuck is up, guys? Welcome back to another Day Media video. We're back. It's November 1st. Let's start the month off right. Today's video is about decoding your customers. A couple of you guys DM me and said, how do I decode my customer? Or how do I know what my customer wants? Or know what my customer needs, or just like stuff like that, which is understandable because you like, who the fuck reads minds, right? Which I understand. So in today's video, I'm gonna break down some things that help me working with brands and how I figure out who their customer is or who their audience is, who their niche is. You have to literally become your customer. You have to become the person that you want to sell to. It's very easy to sell something. It's very easy to explain something to somebody when you... Am I shaking this too much? Guys, okay. So I built this desk. If you guys want to see like the desk, let me know. I built this desk, and again, I'm not like Bob the fucking builder, but like this shit is shaky. Also, I can make it go up and down. Guys, I have ADHD. Let me stop. Okay, so becoming your customer, like I said, I'm not saying this is easy to do. I'm not saying this is hard to do. A couple things that I want you guys to do when you are becoming your customer. Okay, so go through the people you follow. Pick 4 people that you follow, just 4. Obviously, influencers, some type of influencer, they don't need to have 1 million followers. They could have 100K, they could have 50K, they can even have like 5K. Just make sure their audience is engaging with them, meaning like their likes match that follower count. Like if they have 5,000 followers, they should at least be getting like 1,800 likes, maybe 2,000 likes, right? So from there, just find 4 people that you really fuck with. You like their style, you like the shit they post, you like that. Now, when you go through those people, go in the comment section and see the people. Okay, guys, everything I tell you to do is going to take time, but it helps you in the long run. You're going to go through the comment section, see who's commenting consistently. Then you're going to go to them. Make sure this person is active on social media. See what they're posting. You could do this on Instagram or TikTok. You could do them on both. You just have to consistently look. It doesn't have to be the same. Like if you find somebody who follows the person you like, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to consistently see that specific person's comment, but look through the comments and see if the comment's like, oh my gosh, I liked your last video too. Like something like that. Like, you know, they're consistently watching. Click on theirs, see what they're posting. Now, when you see what they're posting, really study it. Just sit there and write out about 4 to 5 things that you see this customer, your future customer. Write down a couple of things that you see that they use, what they're doing, and like what they're talking about. When you write that down, it should be a main topic that you get. Like, again, do it like a brainstorm or like a brain hive thing. So if I were to have a person on TikTok or something, I'll look up. Okay, I'll look at their post, right? That's a post. 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 Right? I'll go through each one of those slides or one of those TikToks. What are they doing? Oh, they're doing get ready with me's a lot. Okay. What are they doing? Oh, they're talking about food a lot. Food. Okay. What are they doing like there? They like sambas. Specifically sambas. They really like Adidas, right? Oh, they really like thrifting. Guys, I'm writing this with this trackpad. Don't do me. Right? So that's something like that. So then you go through all that. Okay, what's the main topic that you see through all that? And the main topic might be a fucking color. I don't know. The main topic could be a color. The main topic could be an aesthetic. And aesthetics are usually look how I'm writing this. Wow. Aesthetics are usually super active all the time. What's something else if you combine these topics together? It could be a way of living, a way of life, a way of living. Like they live a certain way, they eat certain things. So that's a type of person also. A way of living. That this is totally English. Stuff like that. So take your time, go do that. Do what I just said for about 3 people. And at the end, combine all those together and see what also is your main topic, right? Okay, now, in order for anything like this to work, you have to have core values and strength within your brand. Core values within my brand, let me know. Because I feel like another big issue is, I get what you're trying to say, but it's hard for me to do X, Y, and Z. And it's maybe hard for you to do it because of the simple fact is you don't have a strong core values in your brand. Like somebody said one time, I just want my brand to be for 5 people. And it's just like, that's so broad as fuck. Like, how are you, like, people dress completely different to what, like, I would think is fly. And I'll be like, that's ugly as fuck. Right? So you can't just niche yourself out into a broad, big ass thing. It needs to be niched out to specific group of people, a genuinely specific group of people. That's what it needs to be niched out to, because it's easier to connect with a smaller group than a bigger one. Again, clothing brand companies are clothing brands. People don't understand this. Clothing brands, streetwear clothing brands, to be really fucking specific about it, we are not Coca-Cola or Pepsi. The way they market, yes, we could pull things, but the way they market in such a broad ass way, like Coca-Cola's for everybody, but that's a really broad ass market to do. Them doing that, they have so many different tactics than what a clothing brand owner would use, and how we would go about talking and communicating and translating our brand to people. Some things that I could say that might help you, because if you can't do this, what I'm talking about today, it's dumb for you to listen right now if you don't have core values within your brand. Because the core values within your brand is also within your customer. That's how you get your customer, because the core values within your brand. It's very much a back and forth situation. If you don't have X, it's not going to equal Z. You know what I mean? So really sit there and try to figure out what the fuck, what are my brand's do's and don'ts? What are we not doing with my brand? And what are we doing with my brand? If you can get that, you're on, you own. Obviously, what I do marketing and social content for doing social media content for brands, I'm always learning just as much as you guys are learning from me. So, social and cultural influences. We have to understand that we're dealing with people. When you're selling to somebody, you're dealing with a person. You're dealing with a human being who kind of has to be manipulated to buy your product. Manipulated in the way of video, manipulated in the way of word of mouth, manipulated in some way for you to get something from me, right? So everything humans do is based on our social class, our family, our friends, and the main one that I consistently talk about, how we want to be perceived. People put on clothes to feel a certain way. If you combine the world's need to be perceived in a way that is cool to them, so if you can make a brand that makes somebody feel special, makes somebody feel cool, they can wear it around their own social class, their family, and their friends, and it's just a really well-rounded clothing brand, but just for a specific type of people. I'm going to show you guys an example of a aesthetic right now. This example really gets into the I need to be perceived this way. So now we have old money aesthetic. Again, this is super popular right now. If you don't know who Sophia Richie is, Sophia Richie is Lionel Richie's daughter, if you don't know who that is. But basically she used to dress like just a born and raised LA girl, like, you know what I mean? Like, but now she dresses somewhat like this because she married a person who has like old money. But this Pacific aesthetic, they're not going to wear like big ass graphics. They're not going to, it's like a way they do things. Like clothes are very fitted. Things are, the bags they carry, the way they carry themselves, the way they want to be perceived by others, the way they, things look in their home, even to the clothes. Like the clothes are very specific to them. I love when people do this aesthetic with like culture streetwear vibe. That shit's sick. But like I said, so it's giving Hamptons vibe, but it's specific to them. They're not going to dress in a different way. They want to be perceived in this way. Like, I have old money. I don't have to be so flashy. I don't have that new money shit. I'm not going to wear all these graphics. I'm going to be clean cut. I'm going to be this way. So they're going to wear brands that uphold this aesthetic that they want to be perceived as. So if this is a perfect way to decode a customer, this aesthetic is perfect. They want to be perceived a certain way. They want to be perceived like, oh, my grandpa got money, bitch. Like, that's how old my money is and how long my money is, right? So I'm going to wear clothes that show that my money is long as fuck. I hope that makes sense. So if they're going to wear clothes that makes them seem like their money is long as fuck, what do your customers, when they wear the clothes, how do you want them them to show themselves to the world. So how do we make your brand have a vibe to it that people, when they put it on, they are perceived a certain way? Because when I see people dressed like this, I'm like, oh, that's cute. I think this aesthetic is cute as fuck. I was like, oh, this is cute. You have that vibe to you, right? Right. So your brand needs to, when somebody puts your clothes on, I need to be like a bystander that says, oh, like they have that vibe to them. That's how you decode your customer. They have that vibe to them, right? They have that vibe to them. So if I'm saying they have that vibe to them, when they go on TikTok and you show them a video of your pieces, like you modeling and something, they're gonna your future customer gonna scroll on Instagram or TikTok, see the piece that you have. Oh, that's that vibe I like. This shit's not hard. You just have to conceptualize it. You gotta sit there and think, okay, what am I doing? Obviously, my account of like TikTok and Instagram is more value based, so people are more likely to respond. And I'm not gonna be the one to not say this, because a lot of people be like, oh my gosh, your brand could blow your TikTok and stuff could blow up, but just like mine. No, I'm giving value, so obviously if I'm giving value, people are gonna watch it. Now, for somebody like you guys, if you guys only have like 500 followers or something like that, at least two people are gonna answer, at least two. So ask fucking questions. Making an Instagram story saying like, hey, would you rather go here or would you rather go there? Something like that is even cool. At the end, you could be like, would you rather go here or would you rather go there? If you pick mostly A's or you pick mostly B's, this is you need our blank t-shirt, you need our this t-shirt, you need our this pant. So that's basically you're going back and forth with the customer, trying to figure out what they like. And also, this is really good information for you to hold as a brand owner, so you know, okay, my next drop, I should do more tees, or I should do more shorts, or I should do more of this. Ask fucking questions. These customers are there for a reason. Big companies ask their customers questions. Like, I don't know if you ever got an email saying like, do a survey with Google, like, you know what I mean, like, or in an app store, like what do you like about this? People say, I only have 400 followers. I swear to God, somebody respond or click on one of those Instagram interaction stories. People love that shit. So I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys literally this week again with another video. I think this week's video, I'm going to talk about how to create a strong brand with strong brand values. And that video will be long as fuck because that's a lot to do. And then we're also going to be going into like the customer social journey. I'm going to talk about that more too, guys. Somebody said it's hard to find my Instagram and my TikTok. Just go in the description. It's right there. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.